Hello, beautiful people of the world. We are going to be talking about how to heal yourself, how to heal ourselves. There's many different forms of healing, and so long as we are open to all kinds of healing, the end result is going to be far beyond what we could even imagine. I know, because I went through it. What kind of healing are you looking for? In the healing world, there is the physical health that we need to take care of. We have our emotional health, and we also have our mental health and our spirit body. So all of these are all interconnected, and I will try to simplify as much as possible on how they all work together. Back in June of 2020, at the height of the coronavirus pandemic, I was at my boyfriend's front yard, and I noticed this one tree that seemed to be struggling. There was this whitish colored scales that didn't look like it fit with a tree. I found out that it was some sort of fungus that's growing on its branches and leaves. And I saw that it was starting to get lower towards its trunk and getting closer to the base and the roots. Meanwhile, the plants in the bushes next to it and near it doesn't seem to be affected at all. They look pretty healthy. So as I was standing there, the message that I received was that we are so much like this tree with all its struggles. The fungus represents discomfort, illness, disability, or even hardships that we're all going through. So I asked, can it be coming from the roots? Are the roots damaged, or rotten, or just sick? Is there something wrong with the water, or the soil, the source of nutrition, or the source of energy for the tree? This source of energy represents the food we take, vitamins, minerals. Are we getting enough rest, proper sleep, exercise, and even the information that we accept or that we take within us, whether that's healthy or disconnected or destructive. And the roots represent our foundation as a person. Then I ask, is it possible that the healthy plants and bushes next to the tree are causing and blocking the source of energy or nutrition? Is it also a probability that they might be siphoning that energy from the tree itself? Now, the surroundings around the tree, they're representative of our environment, the place where we live, the culture, the tradition, the people that we surround ourselves with, the workplace environment, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, and such. And just like this tree, whenever a branch gets broken, gets lost or injured, we often just focus in that one particular area that we tend to forget everything else. But when we look at the bigger picture, healing can occur, and that other branches might sprout from other places and not just from the area of injury or loss. It could also be that we need to heal other sections of the tree to help support and to heal the injured part. As we grow older and hopefully choosing to be wiser, we develop belief systems, coping mechanisms, and habits and patterns that becomes embedded and integrated and makes us who we are. It becomes ingrained in us that our actions and our reactions become more prominent because of these foundations that we've created for ourselves, that we've allowed to become part of us. It's also important to note what part of our life is not healthy for us. There might be someone or some situation that would be attacking you, and you may not even realize it. And more often, those people or those situations tend to unknowingly attack themselves. It's also known as sabotage or harm. So as we grow older and our life grows into maturity, we have this idea of who we are or who we should be, depending on the standard of the society we live in. We produce fruits of our labor, such as having our own family, owning a home, a car, a job, contributing to society, showing up as part of the community based on what we have created for ourselves, dependent on what's socially acceptable. It's essential to be mindful of who we're becoming and what kind of life we're creating. There will be challenges that will come our way, and It's how we cope with it or how we react to it that makes up how we perceive life. We can see it as a struggle or a burden, or we can see it as opportunities to exercise our gifts. It's when we face our challenges, struggles, and pain with sincere devotion to our goal of growth and our own healing can we truly overcome our struggles and pain. In our life, a dark cloud may come with lightning and thunder and hail us with bullets of stressors. And as we work through each one with the clarity of healing, we are building our strength and exercising in being the masters of our life. As we embrace a life of healing and growth, we learn to listen to our body, understand the messages of our hearts, and create the life that we want with the power of our mind and the compass of our inner truth. So we need to be super clear as to what is the real reason behind we feel what we feel. What is the real reason behind our symptoms? If it is physical and if it can be fixed physically or by surgery or some sort of medical procedure or treatments, medications, then that's great. But if you feel like there's more that you can get out of your process of healing, then there probably is. You're probably right in feeling the way you do. Because when I went through 2 car accidents back to back in 2017, I did not realize that going through the healing process of the clear healing method, I noticed that my life was much more meaningful. I saw the world a lot differently, and I enjoyed the world a lot more than I did before the accident. If you feel like there is more to whatever illness, whatever discomfort you have, then you're probably right, because there probably is. And it's not a coincidence that you found this video, because as I found out, nothing is ever a coincidence. Even your accident, even your illness, even your symptoms, whatever is happening in your relationships, it's never a coincidence, because I've learned that life lessons, including our physical health, because that is telling us a message on what we need to grow and what we need to feel from our life to expand our consciousness and learn more about our body and connect with our body and our mind and our hearts. Because as we heal ourselves, we also heal the people we love, and in turn we heal our society. And when we create that society of healing, of growth and love and freedom and joy, then we can create a world of peace. So we need to start with ourselves, and we need to be very clear as to what kind of life we want, what kind of life we want to create for ourselves and for the people that we love. If you like videos like these, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.